Hey guys, for starters, I want to thank Godzilla 1993 for showing my Female Muto Loves Godzilla episode 1. Sorry if I was not wearing a shirt, and sorry in the future reaction videos you do with that series if I'm not wearing a shirt, dude. I did not know. Um, but anyway, I want to let you guys know who Scott has added to to the Ultimate Custom Night. We've got Toy Freddy, Funtime Foxy, Ballora, Rockstar Bonnie, and Rockstar Foxy. Relax. Toy Freddy is retired. He sits in parts and service. He sits in the parts and service room playing video games on his big screen TV. What game is he playing? Five Nights with Mr. Hugs, of course. The problem is that Toy Freddy has never been very good at video games, and if he loses his game, he will probably blame you for it. Check the parts and service cam to see how he's doing in Five Nights with Mr. Hugs. There are 3 ways into the office and only one door can be closed at a time. Click the cams on Toy Freddy's monitor. Then be sure that the appropriate door is closed to prevent Mr. Hugs from getting into his office. If you check on Toy Freddy and see game over on his screen, that means Mr. Hugs has already jump scared him, and now Toy Freddy is on his way to jump scare you. Once Toy Freddy has been jump scared, there will be no way to calm him down and no way to save yourself. That was all for Toy Freddy. Let's see here. Funtime Foxy. He hides behind his curtain waiting for the show to begin. Click his stage and read the sign to see when the showtime is. It will always be on the hour, but the hour will be random. For instance, showtime may be 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., etc. Remember that time because showtime is the exact moment that you get jump scared. There is only one way to prevent showtime, and that's by viewing his stage the moment the hour changes. If you are watching him on camera when showtime arrives, then the show will be delayed by several hours. Each hour in-game... Oh, wait. And the sign will change as well. Each hour in-game lasts exactly 45 seconds. And there is a timer visible while you play, which I commend Scott for adding a timer into the Ultimate Custom Night because Mark had to add his own timer into the game, into his episodes when he had to do that insane Springlock night in Sister Location. Use this to calculate exactly when you need to be viewing Funtime Foxy's curtain to ensure that showtime never happens. Ballora. She will appear from either the left or right hall, disabling all of your camera feeds as she approaches. You'll have to rely on the sound of her music to determine which side she's approaching from. and close the correct door before she reaches you. Close the door in time, and she will retreat into the darkness. Yeah, but here's the problem. What about our video feed? What about our camera feeds? Will they come back on? Or not, Scott? Rockstar Bonnie. He will occasionally appear in your office and is conspicuously missing his guitar. In fact, the only way to appease him is to locate his guitar on the camera system and double click it. Fail to do this in a timely fashion, and you'll lower your monitor, only to be greeted with a jump scare. Rockstar Foxy. To me, this is a great one. His parrot will occasionally fly through your office, and if you're able to click on it before he gets away, then Rockstar Foxy will appear in your office. While the other Foxies are here to torment you, Rockstar Foxy isn't quite as hostile. In fact, he will probably offer a few interesting boosts to help you get through the night, such as increasing your power meter, restoring the temperature to a cool 60 degrees, or soundproofing your office for 5 seconds. However, choosing to summon Rockstar Foxy isn't without a risk. If you catch him in a bad mood, he may just greet you with a jump scare and end your run. And that brings us to 82% of Ultimate Custom Night complete. Now, I want to tell you guys this, and I don't want no DBZ fanboys getting mad. I'm gonna go through my way of seeing like what Goku is going through. Okay, we all know after the Majin Buu saga, the first episode of Dragon Ball Super actually is canon with the series, but then Super just tries to retell Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, but in multiple episodes. But basically, here's what I'm saying. Super Saiyan Blue sounds like a prequel to Super Saiyan, even though it's Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. SSGSS, that's all you gotta say. But here's the question. Where the bloody hell does Super Saiyan 4 take place? Because we know later in the Dragon Ball Super series, Goku achieves Ultra Instinct. Did Akira Toriyama think that GT would never be canon to Dragon Ball Z? Well, sorry, Toriyama. I consider it technically canon because in GT, when Kid Goku had his Super Saiyan 3 powers and was fighting baby Vegeta, he went Super Saiyan 3. And when they were gathering the Black Star Dragon Balls, Goku was seen as a Super Saiyan. Even in his youth, his powers were transferred while in the first episode of GT. He Even though he was changed back into a kid, his powers stayed the same, except he could never maintain Super Saiyan 3 because he says, "Can't take it. My older body was more developed, more resilient." Yeah, I will repeat that. My older body my older body was more developed, more resilient to handling the Super Saiyan 3 powers. So, fanboys, what do you got to say to that? What do you got to say to GT proving that Super Saiyan 3 Goku is in that series? Hmm? During the saga. Huh? And then he had to go through a transformation to Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4. Yeah, I don't know why everybody's saying, oh, Super Saiyan 4 doesn't count. Neither does the entire series of GT. If GT doesn't count, why the fuck was it ever made? Huh? Why the fuck was GT made if it's not gonna be canon? Nobody bothered to even watch the whole series. I fucking did. I had the nerve to buy the whole season, the whole 2 seasons where it was focused on gathering the Black Star Dragon Balls. Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot to mention. In Resurrection F, actually, in the movie Battle of Gods, we learned that Videl is pregnant. And then in Resurrection F, Pan is born. And then in GT, Pan is seen as a teenager. So, how are you going to explain if it wasn't for Resurrection F and Battle of Gods, the movies? How are you going to explain Pan's origin? Hmm? How are you going to explain it, fans of Dragon Ball Z? Hey, Goji Rex 2014. But to the fans of DBZ, I'm just trying to get it through your heads that basically, ever stop to think giving GT a chance of a watch through, of a binge watch? Hmm? Yeah, because I'm telling you the truth. You can see throughout when they're trying to gather the Black Star Dragon Balls, you are seeing Goku, who was transformed back into a kid, having his Super Saiyan powers. If that's not canonicity, if that's not kind of canonicity to DBZ, I don't know what the fuck is. Even Orange VA has basically like agreed with me before. Like when I was like arguing with a lot of people on Discord, even with Kid Goku, like LTD Taylor, like telling him like what was canonicity and what's not about GT. Orange VA said, "Well, technically, it kind of is canon. It's kind of." I don't know how else to explain to you all that GT can be canon when it wants to with the powers. You never know, guys. Trust me. Ever think about it. Why would Goku obtain Super Saiyan 4 if Super is just gonna say like, "Oh, Super Saiyan 4 never existed. It's just the upgrade. It's just basically Goku back as an adult, but with a tail and with his regular original adult voice." So, oh yeah, and basically in GT, Vegeta also ascends to Super Saiyan 4. But he did it through Blood Swave amplifier that Bulma had made for baby Vegeta. If I could show clips from GT, I would. But I'm trying to figure out how to explain it better to you Dragon Ball Z fans. It's actually hard to please you guys when I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z here. Okay? Let's see. Oh yeah, Goten and Trunks and Gohan, they're all adults. But in Super, you still kind of see them as you see Goten and Trunks as kids. So you can take a little bit from Super, put it in the line, and then yeah, take a little bit of GT, put it in there. Ever think of doing it like logically? Think about it logical. Think logically about DBZ. Just don't go thinking about like what's canon and what's not. Think about it logically and how it's set, how like how each character is born or what their origin is. Okay? I don't I don't fucking understand why I had to be the voice that basically has to tell you guys about what's logical and what's not with Dragon Ball Z. And I don't want to hear all you fanboys saying, "Oh, we only accept canon style. We only accept it when it's canon." Fuck if it's canon. Go by logic and like reasoning. Anyway, I don't mean to anger all the Dragon Ball Z fanboys and fangirls out there, but just give it a look already. Give GT a look and Resurrection F and Battle of Gods. But basically, if you can figure out how to get Battle of Gods on YouTube, trust me, I have it. Even though I bought it before it was blocked in country. Yeah, I do have it. So which means even though it's blocked in country, I can still watch it. But I will leave you guys with the decision to be logical about the franchise of Dragon Ball Z or not. And do me a favor, be logical and think it through. Don't just say what's canon and what's not. Anyway, guys, this has been an update video for Ultimate Custom Night. This has been the eighth video I've made about it. So I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.